On July the 14th this year, we reported on two Metropolitan police officers who were facing court charged with assault after stopping a man in Hendon on December 2021. Sergeant Emmanuel Joshi and Constable Ozan Yelken were both on duty at the time of the incident when Emmanuel Ugborokefe was stopped and searched by the pair. They were accused of assaulting Emmanuel while stopping him in a case of mistaken identity in Wickenham Road, Hendon in Barnet, northwest London on December the 28th. Emmanuel was in Wickenham Road to collect a microwave that he had bought on eBay after a family shopping day with his wife and two daughters in Oxford Street. Joshi and Yelkin were on patrol when they were called to reports of a Rolex robbery after two suspects ditched a car and were said to have ran on foot near Emmanuel's location. It said that police were looking for two slim black males wearing dark clothing with their hoods up, including one with fur on the hood. And during the recent trial, the court was told that officers approached Emmanuel, who all parties agree was innocent, who was wearing a dark coloured jacket which had fur on it with his hood down. Sergeant Joshi handcuffed one of his wrists and said he matched the description. A struggle then ensued as Emmanuel resisted being handcuffed. Yelkin told the court he tried to perform tactical communication to calm him down. And we all know what tactical communication looks and sounds like. It's more like a barrage of threats than any meaningful communication. But later launched a tactical takedown, pushing Emmanuel into a bush and then onto the ground, where he was fully handcuffed as more police arrived to help restrain him. During the incident, Emmanuel's wife and children were sitting in the car, witnessing the incident unfold, and was said to have got out and started screaming and crying. At court on Friday the 30th of September, Joshi and Yelkin were found not guilty of assault by beating by District Judge Nita Minas, concluding their conduct was not disproportionate but reasonable in the circumstances. Joshi and Yelkin's defence was that they honestly believed him to be the robber throughout, saying that he matched the description of a suspect reported to be in the area. Yeah, that old chestnut. Was seemingly on his own at night on the road, so now it's fair game for police if you're caught out on your own after dusk. And was on his phone possibly arranging a getaway vehicle. Or possibly arranging a pizza delivery, wishing a friend a happy birthday. Hell, he could have been ordering a key of cocaine, although none of that matters if you have no reasonable suspicion. And seeing a man on a phone walking down the road at night, with or without a furry hood, isn't what I would call genuine suspicion. The pair of thugs alleged he was not compliant in being handcuffed, which further aroused their suspicion, claiming that he caused them to fear that he was reaching for a weapon when he moved his handcuffed hand. When he moved his hand...
I have difficulty formulating my words.
When he moved his unhandcuffed hand near to his pocket. Why was that so difficult? I would love to be able to set up a social experiment to see how any off-duty cop would react to being stopped, grabbed, ignored and handcuffed. Because I bet you anything you like that most, if not every single one, would react in exactly the same way if they know they have done nothing wrong. In fact, I bet they would react far worse than a general member of the public, because they would also have that God complex that the police have, thinking that they're better than everyone else, including their colleagues. Sergeant Joshi told the court robbery is a violent offence and suspects are known to carry weapons. And police are very violent thugs, also known to carry weapons, and if you ask me, more likely to use them than a criminal because of the protection given to them by the Thin Blue Line gang. She claimed Emmanuel was very obstructive and resisting, and my main focus was on mine and my colleague's safety, adding that she thought he was a danger to myself and my colleague. She felt she fell over a wall during the struggle to handcuff him. Now, I'm surprised Emmanuel isn't now facing himself charges for assault of emergency worker, seeing as Joshi hurt herself in what I believe to be the commission of an offence that she committed. Yelkin said Barnet, the area we work in, is well known for robberies where weapons are used, adding, I believe he could have taken out a weapon and hurt us. I believe he was calling an Uber or a family member to come and collect him. Well, Yelkin, if your arse fell out over the fact he might have been calling an Uber or family member to come and collect him, think yourself lucky that the public do not have access to the pussy button, where all their friends come to the location if it's pressed to give you a kick-in if they feel frightened by you. Anyway, mistaken identity leads to assault. leads to an IOPC investigation, leads to a file being passed to the CPS, which leads to charges being filed contrary to Section 39 of the Criminal Justice Act, leads to court, leads to hearing how two coppers, one experienced, arses allegedly fall out, leads to two coppers walking away from court laughing, leads to more power to the Blue Line gang to go and do pretty much what the fuck they like and get away with it.